by the barn where the stories grow, under the sun where the warm winds blow. A sanctuary where the hearts unite. Come join the love in the golden light. Love lives here where the open skies sing. Every soul finds a place to cling. Join us today, feel the warmth inside, in the Barnside Chat where the love won't hide. Whispers of care in the gentle breeze, laughter that dances among the trees. Every life matters, every heart's a flame. Together we gather, no one's the same. Love lives here where the open skies sing. Every soul finds a place to cling. Join us today, feel the warmth inside, in the Barnside Chat where the love won't hide. Love lives here where the open skies sing. Every soul finds a place to cling. Join us today, feel the warmth inside, in the Barnside Chat where the love won't hide. Paint the darkness, paint the town red. Our hearts are ready. Summer sparkle.
Summer sparkle, summer sparkle, summer sparkle, summer sparkle, summer sparkle, summer sparkle, summer sparkle.
Lord of the Berries.
Lord of the Berry. All right.
Oh,
Okay. Well, it doesn't look.
Well, one of you is getting very close.
Look at. Look at.
I see the pig in the sky. Yep. You see it over there?
Your nose.
What's over there?
Margaret.
Valerie, Kelly, and Margaret. No, that's too many. No.
But that's the rest of them.
Oh,
This is it?
the best berry. Oh, not. Oh, yeah, two. Oh boy.
What just happened there?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's let's not talk about it anymore. I had a good burp. I should be okay. Thought I had another win, but now I'm getting sick. I'm gonna save those for later.
No! Oh no! Did I just win?
You win.
Did I just win? No!
I can't do it.
All right.
Oh, is this what victory is supposed to taste like?
And feel like.
Oh, I really thought you were gonna run me here.
I really thought so too.
Look at, Kevin. There's not that many left.
I feel like I'm going to Muhammad right now.
Oh well.
Well played. You have to eat my sticks.
Well done,
I
Kevin.
can see.
Well, friend. Well, I feel like.
Should I crown you?
I feel like you should crown
Yeah.
me.
I humbly pronounce you Lord of the Berries.
Ooh.
Did I push too hard?
No. I'm king of the patch. You can now forever refer to me as Lord Barrington.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well
Okay.
deserved.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, friends. Welcome to Heath's Barnside Chat. It's good to be here today with you all, and I hope that wherever you are in the world tuning in, that you're doing okay, and you're staying cool, and you're finding a little sparkle where you can. Today we're going to spend some time talking, of course, about the Summer Sparkle campaign. And I know that we've been talking about it a lot, but this campaign really matters a lot. And Summer Sparkle is not just one of those cute summer things we do because we like a theme, although we do like a theme. It's one of those big moments in the year where we see our community come together and help us keep building the world that Esther showed us. And that means shelter. It means fences. It means safe spaces. It means repairs. It means new doors. It means ordinary, unglamorous things that make the sanctuary possible. So today on the chat, we'll give you a campaign update. We'll talk about where we are, where we need to be, and what it's going to take to get us there. And we'll also share some resident updates, of course, because as always, the residents are the reason for all of this. They're the heart of the mission, and they are the ones that remind us of why we keep showing up, why we keep asking, and why we keep building, and ultimately why this work matters so much. And of course, we'll hit on facilities as well, because Sanctuary is not just love in theory, it's love with tools and tractors and gates and gravel and posts and boards and repairs and problem solving and a lot of things that somehow they always know how to break at the exact same time. So what else? Oh, and then if we have time, we'll talk about Eleanor's ears and how perfect she is in every way. And we also might reach into the magic rainbow bag to take a few questions, because you never know really, you never really know what we're going to do on Barnside Chat, and apparently neither do I. So before we get into all of that, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for caring. And thank you for continuing to show up for this place and for the residents and for the promise that we made. You know, we made that promise because of Esther. The sanctuary exists because people believed in a kinder world was possible. And Summer Sparkle is one of those ways that we keep proving that belief is not just a feeling, it's something that we build. So let's get to it. The Summer Sparkle campaign, the last total that we gave you was on Fireside Chat, and we're able to give you a new updated total. So this is where we were. This is where we were last week. Where were we last week? Here's where we reported last week at $40,279, and we're trying to raise $125,000. So here we go. Drum roll, please. And so far we have raised, wowzers, $84,799. $84,799. I can't believe this update. That is a very sparkly update. 84,799 reasons for us to carry on with the Summer Sparkle goal of reaching $125,000. I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you that have donated any amount to this campaign. For the people that have shared this campaign, I can't thank you enough. $84,799 on our way to $125,000, and we're going to get there. I know it. I know we're going to get there, and here's how we're going to do it all together. And that's, of course, because today, if you donate today, you triple your impact. Every dollar for the first $5,000 raised becomes $3 today. Please don't wait. This is an amazing opportunity for the sanctuary to catch up. It's for baby Noah. It's for medical needs like Lambert. It's for seniors like April and her kids. It's for friends like Jeannie and Obama. Every single resident needs us to come together as a community and get this total funded all the way. And if you're following along closely, you know that we're in the middle of a $30,000 match, and we have $11,751 of that match left. And when we add it all up, and quite frankly, we haven't needed it more, there's a real chance that we're going to get to $125,000. And I can't tell you what that means for the sanctuary and for the mission, because it was a rough beginning here, but with Match Monday and all of these goals that we've got going on, this is the place, this is the home for the residents that we're taking care of. Each one of these buildings has roofs and electrical and, mechanical to keep it all going. And I really wish that it could all just be fixed with, with love alone. Love is part of it, but we definitely need funds to fix and repair and keep everything as it should. So these are the projects that we're funding during the Summer Sparkle campaign, and we are almost 4 out of 5 projects funded, and that's amazing. I'm going to celebrate each and every one of those check marks and every single dollar that gets donated and matched. We have to celebrate that. This mission is enormous, and it takes an entire community to make it work. And so on project number 4 there, Protect Every Resident, $35,000, we are at 86%. So we're almost all the way funded on that project. And then the last project to fund is Paint the Sanctuary Red again. It's, the very buildings that the residents live in, the very buildings that need protection. That's what we're fighting for. We're fighting to protect the very walls that protect the residents. So, this is going to be a big finish. I can feel it. We've made some huge progress. We've made huge progress. Here's where the campaign is now: $84,799. Just a crazy amount of effort, and we thank our community. No donation amount is too small. And looking at the barn being all in full color there, I can't wait to see it red. But we can't paint it red if we don't meet the goal. The full funding, the $125,000, that's for these projects. And if we don't make the money, then we can't pay the painters. The painters have been calling me, and I've been kind of ghosting them. I've been ghosting them, because I don't know if we can afford to have the painters actually come. It's a dream at this point to paint the buildings red. And, to protect all of the spots that are dirty and grimy and the areas that need to be protected the most. I can't wait to paint them red, but ultimately we can't protect the very walls that protect the residents until we make the full amount. So the triple match, this is the perfect way to, if you were waiting, this is the impact that $1 becomes $3. And if you're just joining us and you can see the little ticker at the bottom, we're at almost $85,000 of the $125,000. We're going to make it. We're protecting each and every one of these buildings. We have to do it, friends. We're doing this together as a community. All these hands, all of these paintbrushes, all of your names on the board that's going to be projected onto the barn. Thank you so much for everybody for showing up for that. And before we go off and do resident updates and some more, facilities updates, knowing that we're about 70% of the way there, I have to say that it feels especially powerful that this fundraiser ends just before Esther's birthday, and it leaves space for 2 back-to-back celebrations. Our girl would have been 14 years old this year, and I keep thinking about that 14 years since this tiny little pig came into the world. She had no idea that she was going to change so many lives, and no idea that she would become the voice of millions, and no idea because of her people would see pigs differently. And they see farmed animals differently. They see kindness differently. And Esther showed us a world where someone was not mistaken for something. And everything that we're doing here is our attempt to keep building that world. And Summer Sparkle, it's our promise. A promise that the residents here will be protected, a promise that when something needs fixing, we will fix it, and a promise that when a residence needs change, we'll find a way. And a promise that the sanctuary, Esther inspired, will not survive on love alone, but we will be supported, strengthened, and ready for the future. And I believe we can do this. We're not that far off the goal. We are so close. We're close enough that every gift matters today in a very real way. Close enough that a strong day today could completely change how this campaign ends. And if Esther's people show up, if the builders and dreamers come all together, we can finish this. I know it. I've seen it happen before. So if you've been waiting for the right moment, and I think this is it, if you've already given and you're able to give again, today your gift, of course, goes 3 times as far. And if you can't give, sharing matters, commenting matters, and sending the campaign to someone who loved Esther's, that matters too. And helping one person understand that we're trying to build here, that matters. And Esther brought all of us together, and now we have to carry the work together. Safety for the residents, strength for the sanctuary, and a future for the world that she showed us. We're about 70% of the way there. I know we can do this. Look at how beautiful the barn looks there, that thermometer there. We have just this much more to go. I can feel it. I know it's coming together, friends. It's Match Monday. You can triple your impact right now. It's time to close this campaign up. We've been campaigning all month long, all about the Sparkle Squad and Paint Pals and helping us do all of the things around the farm to make sure the facilities are cared for and protected. Okay, I've campaigned a lot, and I'm sure you're going, yeah, I know Summer Sparkle, but it's just, I have to keep asking, because in order for us to keep moving in the right direction, I got to keep asking. And the mission has no end, so I, of course, have to keep asking. Let's jump into some resident updates, because we need a little change here. The resident updates. Let's do them. There's a few resident updates today. The first one, oh, there he is. There is a cute, handsome Noah butt. Noah's out and about. We're letting him run around a little bit, letting him see the sanctuary. And I gotta admit, seeing his little cute butt there, right in frame with Esther's billboard, her cute butt there. I don't know. It was the perfect butt photo. Noah's been out and about. That's and this was my first time seeing Noah experience rooting. Uh-oh. Not going to see the rooting video. The video's not coming up right now. Well, maybe I'll be able to edit it in here, but it's his very first rooting video, and he got super aggressive with the ground, and he became protective of what it was that he was after. And I got to tell you, getting to see Noah know how to be a pig and getting to be a pig is definitely a heartwarming experience. And he follows whenever you let him out. Or whenever I let him out, I mean, he follows me around. He's right underneath of my feet every step of the way. And I stopped in the other day with the lawnmower, and he got a chance to examine the lawnmower, and he barked at it a bit, which was super cute. A lot of Kodak moments happening. Okay, here's an update that I'm not looking forward to giving. It's about our dear Jeannie Bean. Jeannie Bean has been experiencing a lot more weakness and pain-related arthritic issues that we're seeing with her old age, and she's needing a lot more help than she was previously, and we're scared for that trajectory. I mean, not being able to get up or right yourself is dangerous territory for a goat like Jeannie. So we're watching that all very closely with guarded hearts, and she's getting a lot more closer care than she was before, and a lot more regular checks are going on. But just if you can, just cross your fingers and have some good thoughts for Jeannie. We spoke last week about George's tail and about how some sort of an infection or outbreak had shown up on his tail. And it's something that we've seen before, and with some antibiotics and continuing to clean it every day and keeping it wrapped, that appears to be heading in the right direction. Well, for George there, you can see, so George has his head against the hay feeder, and he's not just holding there, he has a halter on, and he is tied off there for the safety of the caretaker, which is Nicole, who is carefully wrapping his tail there and keeping it safe. So we have to tie his head up, and it's just for, you know, a couple of short minutes, and then as soon as we untie it, he gets treats and he goes back to his normal daily routine. Oh, there's a little white butt I like to see out walking around. There's Eleanor out walking around near the Wonder Domes, and we've been letting her explore a little bit, taking her out for walks, and she likes to follow. She likes to go out on adventures with her people, so we've been taking her out. And here's Eleanor in the hallways, and April got up, and I was feeding April some little cherry tomatoes, and Eleanor came over too to the same fence line, and so I got to feed April and Eleanor. I think I could have fed them 1,000 little tomatoes, but I was only prepared with a couple of handfuls. And of course we have to talk about Eleanor's ears. Look at how beautiful those are, how they're folded over, and how the sun kisses each one of those hairs on the edges. She looks like a model. I just love those ears so much, and if there's any way that we can keep them like that forever, that would be amazing. Who knows what's going to happen? This could just be growing pains, and her ears have grown faster than the rest of her body. We've seen it before, but I just can't tell you how much I love seeing her ears folded over like this. All right, we're going to jump into some facilities updates. Facilities updates. Oops, that's the wrong button. I've got too many screens on. All right, we're going to say goodbye to Eleanor's picture there, and we'll do some facilities updates. So the barns, everything that we're trying to keep safe by painting and cleaning. There's a video of the sanctuary property. There's a lot of buildings to upkeep and a lot of equipment to upkeep, like the tractor and the driveway. And Kevin was showing us this neat new device. This is some sort of a hitch hookup for the tractor, and it hooks up quickly to the 3-point hitch. I think it's called Pat's Quick Hitch or something like that. Anyways, that's been working out well. On the driveway where the 3 pylons are, in the middle, let's see if you can see it. Okay, there's the photo. It looks, it almost is invisible. Do you see it? Put it in the comment feeds below if you see it, what that is. Yeah, it just looks like another stone, doesn't it? There's actually 3 of them. If you squint or look real close, you can see 3 killdeer eggs, and now there's 4. So I took a picture, and then a few minutes later there were 4 killdeer eggs, and this mama killdeer laid these eggs in the middle of those pylons there. The pylons weren't there. I put the pylons out to mark where this nest was, but I was driving the tractor up the driveway, and I saw this killdeer, and she was running along the ground like she was injured, and that's what they do. They try to lead you away from the nest by pretending to be injured, and so I knew there was a nest close by, and so I stopped and parked the tractor and got out, and lo and behold, there was a nest right in the middle of the driveway, right down where the river, the driveway turns into a river. But it's a quick nesting process. I think it's about 3 weeks that they nest down, but we'll keep those pylons out. It happened last year. I bet this is the same bird. I have no doubt about it, because it's very much similar location to where this bird laid eggs last year, so we'll do our best to keep them safe on the driveway. And the umbrella is up in Dolly's house, outside, of course. A kind volunteer, Angie, brought this umbrella and put it out for a little cool zone, some respite from the sun. It's supposed to be a mega hot weekend. Weekend. We just finished our weekend. So we might as well talk about the weather. We can't be more Canadian without talking about the weather. So let's do it. Today is 28 degrees out. It's not terrible at the moment, but if we look just a few days later, coming up to Thursday, it's going to be the high 34, and that's without the humidity. It's probably going to be around 40 degrees, and so we've got a lot of sanctuary protocols enacted right now to make sure that everybody is safe and keeping cool, and it's all hands on deck right now, all fans on deck. The fans are going, the freezers are going with ice pops, and we've got a special machine that is a cooling machine that we use if anybody is in a dangerous state, but it's supposed to be very hot this week. Hasn't been this hot yet. Summer seems to have finally arrived. It has. And with June is Pride Month, and for Pride Month we took our booth for the farm. So we have a Happily Ever Esther Farm Sanctuary booth, a black tent, and this big blow-up piggy, and we took it to Cambridge and set it up, and Callie came too, and before all